The Constitution leaves the number of justices on the Supreme Court up to Congress, and some Democrats say it's time to add more. Standing in front of the Supreme Court Thursday, congressional Democrats introduced the Judiciary Act of 2021. They say the court's standing is damaged because President Trump and Senate Republicans added 3 new justices.
And the way we repair it is straightforward. We undo the damage that the Republicans have done by restoring balance. And we do it by adding 4 seats to the court to create a 13-member Supreme Court.
4 new seats to be filled by President Biden.
Some people will say we're packing the court. We're not packing it, we're unpacking it. Senator McConnell and the Republicans packed the court over the last couple of years.
Liberal activists had pushed for the idea, but not all Democrats are on board.
I think if you try to expand it right now, that's going to further polarize and tear apart this country.
Packing the court was a big issue during the election, and last week President Biden set up a commission to look at possible court reforms.
One of the issues they'll look at is, of course, the size of the court, but they'll also look at the court's role in the constitutional system, the length of service, the turnover of justices.
For now, Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she's not bringing the bill to the House floor.
I don't know that that's a good idea or a bad idea. I think it's an idea that should be considered, and I think the president's taken the right approach to have a commission to study such a thing. It's a big step.
She clearly doesn't have the vote. She's a good vote counter. She does not have the votes on the House floor. She doesn't have those moderate Democrats to go along. But if you have the commission that she supports and you go with that first and then you get the commission results, then the bill, I think that's the trick for Democrats of how they're going to try to do this.
Republicans say it's another example of Democrats wanting to change the rules when they don't get their way.
Now, if Republicans had introduced a bill to add 4 Supreme Court seats for the last president to fill, there would have been weeks of wall-to-wall outrage on every newspaper and cable TV channel.
The president famously didn't take a position on the issue during the campaign, but he did say this.
I've already spoken on, I'm not a fan of court packing.
And the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a liberal icon, was also against it, telling NPR in 2019, 9 seems to be a good number.
Well, if anything would make the court appear partisan, it would be that. One side saying, when we're in power, we're going to enlarge the number of judges, so we will have more people who will vote the way we want them to.
In a speech last week, Justice Stephen Breyer, appointed by President Clinton, spoke against court packing, saying, "Think long and hard before embodying those changes in law." It's not popular among Americans. A New York Times poll conducted last fall found 58% oppose packing the court. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News.